Hello and welcome to Experiencing Love. I'm your host, Philip Jocks, and I'm so glad that you're here. What do you do best? What do you do that you can do better than anyone else that you know? What could you do better than anybody in your circle, or in your family, in your town, in your community? Maybe you can go as far as to say, what can you do better than anyone else in the world? We all have something. We all have at least one thing that makes us special. We all have one thing that we're the best at. I choose to think this way because it helps me to rarely undervalue the person that's in front of me. By choosing to believe that I'm the best at something and everybody is the best at something, not everything, it means that the person in front of me, no matter who it is, has something that they can teach me. They have something that they can do better than me. They have an area that they know more about. And it's because of this that I'm able to be humbled and not believe that just because I may know more in one area, I'm not better. I'm not better than the person sitting across from me. I'm not better than the person who's 5 or 10 years younger than me. Just like the person who's 5 or 10 years older than me isn't exactly better than me. Sure, they have their expertise, they have their experiences, they have something they're the best at. But them being the best at something doesn't take away the value of what I'm the best at. And I also like the idea that what we're the best at can change. We have skills, we have talents, we have qualities and characteristics that make it easier to pick up on different things, different skill sets. So throughout my lifetime, there will be a list of different things that I will be the best at. Maybe when I was a kid, I was the best at being playful. And as I've grown up, I'm not as playful as I was. And someone else in my life has become the most playful or the best at being playful. And so I can still learn from them. And in that same way, in that time, I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot. And I have stuff to share. I have something new to give to the people in my life. How cool is it that we're never done learning and we're never done growing? How cool is it that we can keep growing our skills, becoming more talented, becoming more valuable and useful to ourselves and the people in our lives, maybe even the people we don't know yet. It also gives me comfort knowing that if I have something that I want to be the best at, I have time to really hone in my skills. I'm in no rush. I may have done a couple mental leaps to get there, but the point is, I always have something to give. Maybe from when I was the best at something, or I'm becoming the best at something. I guess this just points to a bigger picture of worthiness and value, and knowing that I am worthy, as are you, and as are all the people that we come into contact with. Every person you see on the street, no matter what they look like or how they act, they're all worthy. We're all worthy of love. I've always appreciated the quote, God made us of equal value, but we're not equal value in the marketplace. Meaning, we have inherent value just for being who we are. We have inherent value for being human. And yet, not everybody is equally valuable when it comes to the magnitude of impact they can make on the world. In truth, nobody is born with the ability to impact millions or billions of lives. All of that is either given to us as we're growing or is created by us also as we grow up. The reason I brought that up, it's because it brings me comfort to remember we all started from nothing. Yeah, maybe some people's parents had more money, had more time, had more energy. So our early years looked very different from someone else's. But that was all given to us. Because at the very instant when we left the womb and we were born, we truly had nothing to our names. We are just this being. We all had this same beginning. And it's because of this that we're all deserving of love. No matter who's hurt you, or no matter who you've hurt, we all deserve to go to sleep at night feeling like we're loved. I truly believe that if more people felt love in their lives, many challenges and many issues would simply melt away. I think a lot of challenges and discomfort and pain out there in the world today comes from just a simple feeling of fear, a simple feeling of not being enough, not being loved. That doesn't change the fact that we will never feel full of love unless we first give it to ourselves. It just brings comfort that when you start to love yourself and then you really start to love the people around you, it just grows, it just magnifies, and more love comes your way. So while there's things that I may be the best at now, I also know that there's so much room for improvement. There's so much room to grow. There's so much that I can do right now, that I can do every single day to be just a little bit better. And that in terms of love and how much love I deserve, there is no difference between when I was born, me right now, and on the day of my death, whenever that may be. And I'm sure there will be people that listen to this. There will be people that hear these words and will choose to disagree. That's simply the nature of having opinions. I choose the opinions that I have and the beliefs that I hold because it helps me live my life more intentionally. I have no problem with someone having a different opinion to me. Where I have a problem is when someone has an opinion or a belief, but doesn't know what purpose that belief holds. The mere existence of subconscious or unintentional beliefs and opinions and even values rub me the wrong ways simply because of my past with my values and my beliefs. In my past, I was not in control of what I thought, what I believed, and our entire lives are dictated by our beliefs and values. So with something so important, it felt silly to realize that I was not in control of those things. The beliefs that I held were actually not helping me become the person I wanted to become. A few days back, I was speaking with my mom, and she dropped a bit of wisdom on me, saying, throughout people's lives, as they grow older, their priorities will shift, their values will shift, their beliefs will shift. And when I heard that, it reminded me of this reality, this fact that if our priorities change as we grow older, and as do our values, our beliefs and our opinions have to evolve with them. And they have to evolve in the way, in the method that helps us best reach our values, best fulfill our priorities. That may mean changing habits, changing patterns. That may mean introducing new people to your life. A change in priority requires a change in everything else as well. When I spoke with her about this, I also realized that so many people get stuck. So many people feel helpless because in their lives, their priorities change, their values change, but they change subconsciously. They don't realize they're changing. And we're all just looking to feel a certain way at the end of the day. And these people are looking to feel a certain way the only way they know how. So in the past, they maybe used partying or drinking to feel a sense of community and happiness. And later in life, their priorities shift and they still want to feel community and happiness, but they also know that they want to feel healthy. But they have this pattern of still partying and drinking, and they're looking to feel happy. So they go through this pattern, and this pattern then doesn't make them feel healthy. And so they feel bad. And when they feel bad, they want to feel happy again. They want to feel good. So what do? They go and party again. They go and drink again. Because they haven't acknowledged that their values have shifted. They haven't acknowledged that they have different priorities. But what they have acknowledged was that they don't feel great, and they know what's worked in the past. There's the quote that I'm going to paraphrase here. The thing that got you into the party won't be the thing that keeps you at the party. Meaning what got you to where you are now is not necessarily the thing that'll keep you going forward, keep you moving towards your goals. To get to the next level, i.e. to change your level, there will inherently be change. What I ultimately encourage on here and through all of my content, in my messaging, in my brand, it's that I want to make experiencing love a normal thing, a standard thing, an everyday thing. And I want to do the same for change. But I want change to come from a place of love. Sometimes I could be very specific, Sometimes I'm very vague about the things that I talk about. Sometimes I feel like I know exactly who I'm talking to, and sometimes I feel like I'm just talking to a wall. At the end of this all, I know that I'm really just speaking to myself. I'm saying what I need to hear. Change is important. Being disciplined to love and change, and loving change, is the thing that keeps me going forward. Experiencing love, this podcast, the book that I want to write, even music I've thought about creating. It's all with this theme of love to remind me to continue loving. It's too easy to stop loving. It's too easy to be afraid. And it's not worth it to let love go. Love for yourself, most importantly. Never let the love for yourself go. You are who you are when you truly love yourself. Give love to yourself. Because it's not just about positive affirmations in the mirror. It's about really believing that you're worthy of love and giving yourself that love, however it looks. Maybe it's a little presence. Maybe it's spending time with yourself. Maybe it's giving yourself a hug or a high five. Give yourself love. Appreciate love within yourself, because that is the only way that you can experience more of it in the world. We all want love. There's no denying it. So when you accept it, practice it, give it, and you'll experience it more and more every day. I hope you have a playful rest of your day. Remember to always fill up with the love, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I love you.